Welcome back to Prime Time, y'all, and we back at it again with another story time. But before we get into the story time, go ahead and get your meal, your drink, your blunt, or your snack. But you can tell your man or sneaky link, you don't gotta call them back, because you know I'm here today when mine ends. So let's get into the tea, y'all. Because as y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, like, we finna be talking about some deep shit. But before we dive deep into this deep shit, I first want to clarify about the the grape situation from last story time, because you know a few people was looking at it the wrong way, because like from a third person perspective, like it do sound a little bogus that we laughing at somebody deaf dying to a grape, but it's a backstory to all of that and everything.
So like the backstory is that my ex really wasn't the best of partners. They were constantly cheating, manipulating, doing all this other extra stuff. So, I mean, like, when he passed away, so it was, like, sad as hell. But, like, we didn't mean to laugh at it like that. Like, of course, that situation is sad, but we laughed at it more, like, at what I found out after the fact.
Yeah. He just wasn't shit. Yeah. That's why it's kind of funny, because, I know there's probably other people out there dying to, like, grapes, which is not funny. But because he... Anyways, so let's dive deep into this, okay?
So in early August 2020, I asked Dante if he wanted to come with me on, like, this work trip, vacation type deal that I had set up. And, of course, he ended up saying yes.
Of course. You said like I'm some easy hoe.
Well, I mean, not of course like that, but of course because you're right here. I mean, okay. You obviously said yes.
All right, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Go ahead.
But, of course, in the other way, too, because, like, I just had him like that.
Okay. All right.
So I asked him, it was like early August I asked him, and then like August 7th it was a Sunday, and we ended up leaving. And, we hit the road, we traveled, we got to where we were going, our hotel, whatnot, went out to eat. I think we ate at like Texas Roadhouse or something like that.
No, that was like 2 days later once we got there.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the first day. It was the Texas Roadhouse.
That was not the first day. The first day we got there, y'all, as soon as we got into...
I said what I said, and always. I'm not changing on it, okay? I said what I said. It ain't changing over.
As soon as we got into the hotel, we immediately, put our bags in. Once we got everything in, right. Things got a little freaky. Like, we started getting nasty. Like, that was like our first time ever having, like, penetrative sex. Like, we was having, like, sex, like, for the first time.
And we got freaky after, too.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
We was real nasty back in the day. Like, we was like some jackrabbits. We was fucking like multiple times a day, every day.
Unstoppable.
It was unstoppable. It was very like, we was like some rabbits. We was fucking like, we was fucking too much sometimes. Mm-hmm. I was like we would literally get bored and just fuck. Like, that's really what it was.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 to 3 times a day. Like we was fucking more than we was eating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, we was fucking.
Slut.
So then August 9th hits, and then, I take Dante out to eat, come back, and then, I finally ask him the question for like the 30th time. I'm like, do you want to start dating? Because he wanted to do some 30-day trial stuff, and this was like, how many days into this trial? And I was not having it. I was impatient as hell.
Because I just don't, when a lot of dudes be wanting to date me like off the rip, and I'm just not that type of person, because I'm just like, I don't want to just officially start dating you and then it be some fuck shit. Like, I kind of want to get to know you first. So usually, like, when I'm talking to a guy, like, I give him like a 1-month trial, because a lot of the guys don't, stay that long or like hold a character for that long. So I was like, okay, like, let me give him a 1-month free trial. But at this point, we had been talking for like more than a month. So I was kind of just like, fuck it. I wanted to give him another 1-month trial, like in person, now that we was like in person and shit. But I was like, fuck it. Like, I was really starting to, like, really, like him. Plus, I pretty much, like, cut off all my hoes. So I was like, fuck it. Like, you know, let's get to the tea. So, that's what I did. I was like, shit, fuck it. I said, yeah. And then we started dating. So at this point, we officially dating. You know, all my hoes is cut off. You know, I ain't talking to nobody but him. You know, even though, like, this is, like, a business trip, a work trip, you know, he going to work, I'm still having fun. I'm going down to the pool, going swimming while he at work, you know, talk to my friend on the phone, like, Kikiing, you know, taking pictures and everything, all up in the mirror. Like, I was just having a ball. I was having a ball. Then we had ended up going to, like, a different hotel, because we was, like, hotel hopping. Because, like, each hotel got better. Because, like, your job was like, hey, we finna move you over here. So the hotels was, like, really fucking nice. And I think I might put some hotel clips in here. Because it was really nice. Mm-hmm. So at this point, we spent a lot of time together. Like, I'm really having fun. We having fun. I'm talking about we going to bowling alleys. All that shit. Like, we was really, like, having a blast. Like, this business trip was, like, it was fun for me. Mind you, I didn't really have a job at the time. So, y'all know what I was doing. But, like, I wasn't working at the time once me and him got together, because I'm like, okay, I done put the whole shit behind me. I can't be doing that no more. So I didn't have a job, so I could just be free and like chill in this hotel with him. Plus, you know, he had coin, you had money, so it wasn't really like an issue, so I wasn't really worried about nothing. So the days going by, and I'm noticing like when it's time to go to sleep, and I end up waking up in the middle of the night, and this man is like talking in his sleep. And I'm like, damn, like, what's going on? Like, why you be talking in your sleep like that? Like, he would say the most random and shit in his sleep. Like, I can't really say what he was saying, but it would vary, like, depending on the night. Like, it was weird. So, fast forward, like, to the night of the shit going down. You know, I'm in the bed, you know, I'm just chilling, you know, he's snoring. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm on my phone. I forgot exactly what I was doing. I think I was just scrolling through Instagram because I was bored and I just could not sleep that night for whatever reason. And this man, like, literally, like, in his sleep was like, check my phone. So I paused. I looked at him, and mind you, he knocked the fuck out. I'm like, huh? Did he just say check his phone? And I'm like, yeah, I think he just said check his motherfucking phone. So I'm kind of just like, So, y'all, I'm like, whatever. Like, mind you, I'm not the type of person to really check phones like that. I was never really like, because I never really cared for that. Because I'm like, his phone ain't had no password on it. So I kind of automatically trusted him. Because I'm like, damn, like, he don't got no password on his phone. Like, that's weird. Because usually these dudes be having passwords. And, you know, when they got them passwords, they be up to some fishy. But because he didn't, I was automatically was like, what I'm checking his phone for? Plus, we just started dating. What could be, like, going on? So, my intuition was like, yeah, bitch, I think you should check that phone. Because after he said that, no, because after you said that, my motherfucking intuition started, like, you know, it started rumbling. I'm like, damn, like, okay, something ain't right. So, you know, I get out the bed, you know, I go to the other side. His phone is, like, on the charger on the phone. I pick up his phone, get back in the bed. And, you know, I start going through it. You know, first thing first, I go through the Snapchat. Because if you're going to be a hoe, Snapchat is where to go. So, I go to the Snapchat. You know, I'm looking and shit. I'm like, I really don't see no tea in there. At least, like, tea that's, like, important to me. Like, if it was some shit, like, it was shit before we started dating. So, I was like, okay, that's irrelevant. So, it was no tea. I'm like, okay, cool. Boom, I go to his messages. Like, the, you know, iMessages. I'm looking, I'm scrolling. I'm like, okay. I see... I forgot, what was this? It was this guy in the phone named Charles. I'm like, who the fuck is Charles? Mind you, I'm thinking this one of his co-workers or something, because that sounds like an old-ass name. Sorry if your name is Charles, but I'm sorry. That do sound like an old-ass name. That's an old-ass name. Uncle Charles. Like, just think about it. So, I'm like, Charles. So, I scroll over it at first, because I'm like, that sounds old as fuck. I'm looking at everybody's messages, and then I just go back to his, because his was, like, at the fucking top. I'm like... Let me see who the fuck Charles is. Because, you know, I had already made an assumption in my head who the fuck Charles was because of the name itself. It would have been like, you know, some like Brandon. You know, I would have quickly, who the fuck? But nah, it was Charles. So I'm like, So, you know, I click on Charles and I'm scrolling through the first few messages because, you know, the first few messages look good. It's giving like very much friendly friend type shit. I'm like, okay, cool. And then when I get halfway into the messages, Charles called him bae. So I'm instantly like, bitch, I had the double. I look, mind you, it's dark. I turned the brightness up. I'm like, hold on, did I see that right? It really said bang. I'm like, hold on. So at this point, I'm scrolling to see like, where the fuck is this coming from? I scroll all the way up. Child, and I can see that some messages are deleted. But like, from what the messages was getting, like, it wasn't really no reciprocation on his part. So I was like, something don't feel right. I feel like it was some messages deleted because they only went up to like Monday, and at that point it was like, what, a Friday? I think it was a Friday.
It was a Friday.
So I'm like, okay, the messages only go up to Monday, and like the way the conversation started off, you could tell like it's been previous like talks. So at this point, I'm just like, I know this motherfucker not cheating on me. Like, we just started dating. At this point, it hasn't even been a whole 2 weeks. Because I want to say it was only 10 days in that we was dating, and I'm seeing this fuckery. So I'm like, oh hell no, this white boy got me fucked up. Like, do he know who the fuck I am? So at this point, I can't even fucking sleep. It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. He got to wake up at like 5 o'clock, to get ready for his work. Because, he's working. This is a business trip still. So at this point, I can't sleep. But, I'm just trying to go to sleep. I probably went to sleep in the last hour. I didn't probably go to sleep till like 4 o'clock. Because I was so fucking mad. And part of me wanted to wake him up. But I was like, nah. Because then he going to be acting stupid because he just woke up. I want to give him a chance to like really get his shit together before I ask him who the fuck is Charles. So, boom. It's time to wake up. I set my alarm. I already know what time he had his alarm set. So as soon as his alarm went off, my shit went off and I woke up. So at this point, I'm woke. But I'm not acting like I'm really woke. So I'm still staying in bed. He like, good morning, babe. I'm like, good morning. I'm acting normal. Mwah. We give each other a kiss. He go in the bathroom, go ahead and shower. At this point, I go downstairs into like, what they call it, the lobby, to like get some breakfast. Because like, when I haven't eaten, I'm really pissed off. So I'm like, let me eat on something because I'm going to fuck around and like kill him if I don't eat. So I had grabbed like an orange and I done grabbed like 3 drinks. Orange juice, cranberry juice, and apple juice. So I head back upstairs. Boom, take the elevator, head back upstairs. I get back in there and he's still showering. Cool. So I'm cutting up the orange. Of course I peeled it at least. But like, I was like eating the orange with the knife. Like, so I'm cutting up the orange. So that's when, he eventually like stops the water. I'm like, okay, he finna come out. So he comes out the bathroom.
And, then I see...
What are you thinking?
You with a knife and then, like cranberry juice, orange juice, and apple juice. And you like eating an orange and you got a knife in your hand. And you like, you want some juice, babe? I got these options. I know you like options.
Wait, you going too far away. Wait, so I was like, no, because as soon as you came out, you paused. You paused at the doorway.
Yeah, I knew something was up because first of all, his alarm was set with my alarm, and like you was up in the morning with me, so I was like, something ain't right at all.
So me and him make eye contact. Mind you, I still with a knife in hand. I'm like, who the fuck is Charles? Did I cuss?
Yeah.
I think I did say who the fuck is Charles.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm like, who the fuck is Charles? And so he let out this deep ass sigh. And then he was like, oh, what the fuck you said? Because then you came over and sat down. Because I was like, come sit down.
Yeah, like I went over and
Because you came over slow. You was scared.
I was scared. But I'm like, hold on, let me explain this. Because it's like, I started talking to Charles before I started talking to you, well, at least like really deeply, because it was easy. Like, boom, it was like you talking. But with you, it was like you weren't available a lot of the times early on when we were talking.
True.
So me and him were talking, like way more obviously. And then when me and you started talking, it was mainly me and you talking the whole time.
Because you want to be instead.
Yeah. It's just I didn't get to cutting him off. I should have cut him off right away.
You should have.
Right away. Before I even asked you, like, since I asked you, since I knew I was asking you, it should have been like, I should have either, like, said my piece with him, said, like, hey, like, I know we were talking this and this, but, like, I think I found somebody else. Or I should have just blocked him, and then, he would have got the message.
All right.
But since I didn't do that, it caused, this whole thing.
Because I was mad.
Us. And rightly so. Like, and I'm mad at myself still because that caused a lot of issues that didn't even need to be.
Yeah.
Because once I was with you, it was like it wasn't like I was gonna go to Charles. I wasn't gonna go anywhere. I was just.
Yeah, I was like extremely pissed off. I was pissed. So then at this point, I'm like, you know what, you thirsty? Because, I got options. Because I know you like options. Because, at this point, I'm pissed off. So, at this point, I'm really talking my shit. Because if I don't talk my shit, I just might go straight into stabbing. Because I'm like, I really done gave you all of me at this point. Like, I done let you inside me raw. And I don't really be letting motherfuckers inside me raw. So at this point, I was pissed, y'all. I want to shank him. I really did. I'm like, he's like, no, I just want you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, pick. Pick which one you want. Mind you, so I want to say one of them was in a different size cup. Well, yes, it was. Because two of them was in small cups and another one was in a big cup. Fuck it, we don't got to go into that. But anyways, I'm just like, I'm talking my shit. He like, look, I got to go to work. I'm like, look, I'm gone. I'm done. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck us. It's over. He like, no. He don't want to leave.
No.
And when white boys get mad, like, and sad and shit, they go crazy. He like, no. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm leaving. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face. Move. He like, no, you ain't going no motherfucking way. So at this point, he don't put me against the wall. He like, I'm not letting you leave. I fucking love you. I'm like, no, fuck you. Get the fuck out. Mind you, I'm little. He's tall as shit. So I'm like up against this motherfucking wall like a little fucking toddler. And, I'm talking my shit, of course. But, I can't go no motherfucking way. Because, he got me paying him. I'm like, nah, get the fuck out of my face. Because as soon as you leave, it's up. So he like, please don't leave. I'm gonna be back and we can really talk about this. I'm like, whatever. So I was just saying anything so he could get out of my face. He leave. I'll start packing my shit because I'm like, boom, I'm finna go. Mind you, we in Michigan, y'all. Because the business trip was in Michigan. So at this point, we whole states away from where I'm at. And he drove me out here. So I can't even go no motherfucker where. I'm really stuck. And I'm talking to my friend on the phone. I'm like, friend, this motherfucker got me fucked up. He done did this. Boom, boom, boom. Talking to this other ugly ass bitch named Charles. Sorry to Charles. Talking to this ugly ass bitch. Charles wasn't ugly, but when you mad, you say other shit about the other partner. I wasn't really mad at Charles itself because Charles didn't do nothing to me. He ain't know about me, and I ain't know about him. So I really didn't have no beef. But I'm going in on Charles. So, I'm like, bitch, this ugly big booty bitch, mind you, because, he had a bigger booty than me. So at this point, I'm feeling a little insecure. I'm like, he want to talk to this big black booty bitch. And when he got all of this, I'm saying all types of shit. So my friend like, yeah, bitch, you should leave. Fuck him. You a bad bitch. Go ahead and get your shit and get the fuck. But I'm like, bitch, I'm in Michigan. My friend in a whole different state. He's not like he could come get me. So, mind you, I think my friend didn't even have a car at that motherfucking time. So, all my other friends, states away, I'm thinking about calling my parents, but I'm like, fuck, like, this is embarrassing, like, I don't even want to, like, tell them the situation. Then they got to come out here and get me. Shit, by the time they get here, he finna be all worried, because, like, it was that far. It was far as shit. So, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just pack my shit, then when he get back, I'm gonna just tell him to drop me off at home. That's the least he could fucking do. So, I wait for him to get home. I talked to my friend for a few hours. We eventually get off the phone. And, at this point, I'm crying. I ain't gonna lie. I was crying because I was hurt. Because I really don't fall for dudes like that. Like, y'all know, like, I'm a very much get my money and leave type of motherfucker. But with him, I had like invested my heart like wholeheartedly very early when I was very hesitant at first any fucking way. So the fact that he would do that had me like, wow, see, this is why I don't trust motherfuckers. It's a wrap. So he eventually get home, we talked, and you know, he tell me everything like he told y'all, like it was like before and shit, and he was trying to cut it off, but he didn't know how to cut it off because, you know, I don't know why you didn't know how to cut it. Like, why?
I don't know. I just like I don't like. I was trying to spare somebody else's feelings instead of just being truthful with them, which caused dishonesty between us.
Right. So I was extremely hurt. You know, I end up like, you know, taking his apology because I knew it was sincere. But after that, like, you know, he did everything he needed to do as a boyfriend, you know, showed me trust, did what he needed to do. And that was good, as he should. However, it was just that situation that was really holding me back in a relationship. Like, damn, like, even though I said, yeah, I'm forgiving you, and I have, like, mentally forgave you, but it just still hurt me so much. Because I'm like, damn, I really could have played you, got some money, and just left. But instead, I gave you a chance, and the fact that that happened, it really, like, left a bad taste in my mouth for a long, long time. You know, up until, like, we were damn near a year in, like. But, we gonna stop it right here. Because, you know, that's some more other tea that gonna be talked about. Yeah. Because, you know,
we got lots of tea.
We got tea. So, yeah, y'all. Moral of the story, you know, don't give up too easily because people make mistakes. And if I would have just threw in the towel and said, you know, fuck him, fuck this relationship, we wouldn't be here today. And I wouldn't be as happy as I am because I'm very happy with you. You made me so happy. But, you know, he my soulmate for real. But that part in the very early on in our relationship, it really like it fucked up a lot for a while.
Yeah,
it did. Like
it was like a ripple, like when you drop something in water.
Yeah, like
it caused that type of effect.
It fucked up my mental to the point where like it's probably gonna be too much TMI, but I want people to know like the real, like, real shit. To the point where, like, I was having, like, you know, mental erectile dysfunction. Like, my dick wasn't working when it was time to have sex because every time when it was time to get physical with him, like, I couldn't get up. My body was literally rejecting him, like, nah, because you cheated on me. Like, how could you do this to me? Like, I was starting to get insecure. Like, I didn't even, like, I'm a very confident person, but after that happened to me, like, I feel like I lost confidence points. Like, it was to the point where I would look in the mirror sometimes and be like, wow, like, how could he? You know? It was really fucking with my mental. But I'm not going to keep this video already long as fuck. So we're going to talk about that in the next story time. Like, really get deep delve into that and everything else that happened afterwards. But, yeah, y'all. Don't give up on love. Love is a very beautiful thing. But it ain't easy, okay? It ain't easy. And people go through shit. And, you know, I know my generation, we so quick to give up on the motherfucker and be like, okay, I got options. We gonna go to the next. But a lot of beautiful shit can happen when you stick it out. And that's really why I'm making this video. Because I want y'all to know, like, we're not perfect. But we love each other. And I feel like that's what made me love you even more.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah. So, don't be too quick to give up on your relationships, because you know you might not be another person out there for you. You know, I know it's a lot of fish in the sea, but sometimes hold on to your fish, baby. You know, hold on to that fish and really like get that motherfucker a chance to swim. Okay, if you get what I mean. But if you made it through this whole video, I absolutely love you because this was long and this was very deep, and this was a lot for me to say. I'm sure this was a lot for you to say as well.
Yeah.
And go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and please hit the notification bell on the side so you will be notified the next time me or we upload. And we're gonna catch y'all next time, okay? On another Prime Time.
Oh fuck! I did it the wrong way.
It's fine. We out.